Hello everybody and welcome to episode 4 of I spent £0 and 0p on FIFA 20 and this is the team I have. Now we're going to get straight into it by doing these SBCs. First we're going to do, I think it's the Let's Keep Going section, which has defense development, the midfield something and attack something, and basically you get to pick out of 5 players, I think it might actually be, once you've done it, and you'll see in a minute what I mean. So yes, it'll check my squad and then it'll give me a player pick pack of just 5 defenders and I'll get to pick which one I want. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick the only Premier League one there, I'm never going to use him, but we're going to pick him anyways. Sadly, I realise that he's untradeable, but yeah, he might be useful for some type of Premier League SBC in the future, more likely than any of them Brazilians. Then obviously you can see we go on to the midfield one, where we're going to put the silver in first, and I don't actually realise that on the left hand side it says player quality exactly bronze. So then I put in divide, and then go ahead and just put in any bronze CDM or CAM, and I'll put in Wintle. No, I'll just put in a random player. And then I realise that it says exactly from here, and I have to take out Shala, send him to my club, and then replace him with just a random CDM or CM. I think this time it won't be Wintle, I don't think. It might be Wintle. No, it's that French guy. And anyways, we'll submit that squad and then we get 5 midfielders to pick from. And as you're going to see, I'm going to pick, again, the only Premier League one there, Loftus-Cheek. And we'll take him. Yeah, we might actually use him in our squad, maybe, sometimes. And then advancing attack, where you need a striker, a left forward, and a right forward. Or again, exactly bronze. So we're going to put in Collins in the left forward position. We're going to change it to a left wing or a left mid, I think actually, which is a bit stupid because I believe it won't have enough chem now. You can see I do the same for the right mid here. Put Diaz in, and then I'm getting a bit confused as to why it's not letting me do it. But eventually, guys, don't worry, I do work out that I can change this guy to a left wing and it will work. And there you are, and now it says submit, and there you go, I guess. And then we get an attacker and a goalkeeper for completing the entire Let's Move Forward. And you'll see in a minute we'll pick the striker first, and that will give us Joelinton as the only Premier League one, so obviously we'll take him, which we might use Joelinton as well. And then for the goalkeeper one, now I was umming and ahhing. Gomez would be a good pick, but Ulrich as well could be good. But eventually we do go for Gomez, just because he's Premier League and we might use him, you never know. Anyways, we then go into, we then do go into brick slots. And now I'm using my common sense here. I'm guessing you'll need an English CDM and a German striker. So we'll just go for an English CDM, and then we'll change it to 200 because we want the lowest amount possible, obviously, because we want to spend the least amount of coins. So we change it to 200 and there's no one there. So then we'll go back and we'll change it to 400 and pops up no one. And 450, I believe it is, pops up Hog. 550, sorry, pops up Hog. But we do find one for 500 and instantly buy him. and we get that buyout. And then for a German striker, I am going to admit I got this off of an app called Footbin. This German striker, you could get him for 200. It's Andrew Owusu, and it does help with this exact one. See, I don't know what this is all about. Eventually I find out that it's because he's a centre forward, which he is, and I did know that, but if I go ahead and change this to any, he will pop up, because he was a centre forward and not a striker. And we're going to go for the 300 one, we're going to get him so cheap, and there we are, we can submit that. And because we get that, we're going to get left forward and right forward. Yep, there we are. And then we're going to go to the correct position next. Yes, where now I make a mistake here, and most of you probably like, you can't believe you make mistakes, you're an idiot, you're a silly sausage. But I actually, instead of checking my club for a left winger or left mid or out like that, I just straight away went out and bought someone because I was using the app. I was using an app to find squads to help with this. It messed me up. It really messed me up. Because I buy them, right? But what you'll see in a minute is that you need team chemistry minimum 12. Now, even when I do change them to left forwards with the cards I got before, and that reward for brick slots, even then you need loyalty on these players, which, you know, I'm not going to admit. I am going to admit, completely my fault. I should have known. I should have looked and saw that it was 12 chemistry, because obviously when there's no one linking, you need it to, you only get free chemistry if no one's linking. So that, but loyalty would get you 1 extra chem, so that would take you up to 12. So my fault, and yeah, I'm pretty annoyed at myself, to be fair, but at least I've bought them and maybe they'll come in handy for some other thing. The other thing that I am annoyed at now is that I've just used my right forward and left forward stupidly, which means I don't have a right forward card, which means I won't be able to get this done until I pack a right forward card. I do already have an extra left forward card though, so that should help, I believe. But yeah, then I realised that what I've done is a stupid mistake, which I'm still annoyed at now, because it just is annoying. It just really is annoying. Anyways, that's all the SBC's done and completed for now. Somewhere along the line we got a bronze pack. Not sure where that was from, but I mean, I'll just take a bronze pack. I'm not bothered. We don't get sorry, we don't get anyone good. We get some people, which might help with an SBC later down the line, but no one that can be sold. But we do get a nice kit, which I'll be using as my away kit, replacing the England away kit, and everyone else we will be keeping in our club, just storing away for a later date. Now moving on to our transfer list, we sold Johnny and 2 other irrelevant people, and we still haven't sold that Nemlilis Mendy guy, which is very annoying, because I need to make a profit on him. Well, I don't need to, but when I did my bronze pack method, I didn't make a profit. So this entire time I'm trying to make a profit, which would make up for that loss, if you know what I mean. So yeah, this is the rest of these players who haven't sold for the minimum 200, who clearly no one wants, and you know, there's no point listing them up. I got them off a free bronze pack, something like that anyways. We're just going to sell, they're irrelevant as well. I'm not going to use the Bristol Rovers badge or the kit. No one, I could get 3 coins for it. You know, literally free, like free and then also 3. It was going to be a funny joke, it sounded funner in my head. Anyways, let's move into our first squad battles, because we're currently in, I think, Silver 1, and I want to try and be in Gold 3. Which is probably a bit of a problem, because I only get allocated an hour a day. That's what I've allocated myself, so that I can use this early access as usefully as I can. Because there's only 10 hours on early access, and there's 7 days, I've played 3 hours on the first day, and then an hour for every day until it comes out. But I might be pre-ordering the Champions Edition, I think it is. The middle one, which would give me it on the 24th, which means I would have a massive advantage over Jacob. And also, I'm just thinking, 22nd, you'll see this will come out on the 24th. It's currently the 22nd, but you'll see this on the 24th. But also, I have been told by Jacob that he's just packed Antoine Griezmann and sold him on for 200k, which, yeah, that's slightly annoying. He's already got a massive upper hand now that he's got 200k in the bank. He can literally complete every SBC that's currently online. It's pretty damn annoying, I'm telling you now. I'm so annoyed. So me getting it on the 24th, just spending £20 extra, it's not going to bother me to get an advantage over Jacob anyways. Anyways, move on to the match, and we've just got a goal of Aaron Moy, but sadly it's been ruled offside. So that's fun. Very, very fun. And we're going to sub Welbeck off, because this was the first chance of the game in the 58th minute. Anyways, in the 62nd minute we get another chance, which is through Defrel to Dini, and puts it in. Defrel, who we packed, I think we packed last episode. Maybe we didn't pack Defrel last episode. If we didn't pack him last episode, then we packed him this episode, I just haven't shown it. But Defrel, we packed him in an untradeable pack, so we're just going to use him as like a super sub. But he gets the assist anyways for Troy Deeney's goal. Well, then they get a corner. You can see they've substituted Owen, the legend, and also Maradona. So I'm not, you know, fond of this. Didn't realise it was going to be this hard. Thankfully our keeper punched it away, and they are going to get a shot away, but our keeper has safe hands and can hold the ball there. But now in the 80th minute, just to secure our lead, maybe it's Deeney. He's looking for a free ball. That is a nice free ball to Lawton, I believe that is. Who's going to free ball it into the box, sweaty it to Roland, I think. The bronze CAM. Roland. It is, James Roland. We got him out of our starter pack, and we're currently just using him as a placeholder because we don't have a CAM yet. And there he is, scoring. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Anyways. That don't matter. I can't. James Rowland's got... Wow. Anyways, they're just playing it around the back. Don't understand that. We intercept the ball with Roland. Straight off kick-off after our 2-0. Defrel. Back to Roland. Back to Deeney. Deeney's going to play it through. It's Adam Lallana. Whoa! Jesus Christ. Well. Did not realise you could hit one like that with Lallana, who's only got 71 shooting. Didn't realise that. But I guess you can. Guess you can do that. But anyways. Full-time whistle is blown, and we're going to get 500 bonus coins from last episode. Which takes us up to a total of 1,048 for this match, and 694 points as well, which does take us into gold 3. But it hasn't secured our place because it finishes tonight at midnight. So we haven't secured our place in gold 3 at all. So we've got to play another match. But quickly, we're just going to put a contract onto Arthur Boruk. We're only going to put a bronze one on because we are only going to need him for like 1, maybe 2 games before we're going to get a new keeper. So we're only going to put on a bronze card for him. And we're also going to take off Gibbs, who came on last game for Holibas, who got a red card, if you remember last episode. We're also going to take Welbeck off for Ian Henderson, because Henderson was doing so well for us, and then we just replaced him with Deeney, and then as soon as we replace Ian Henderson, we're not scoring as many as we'd like in the first half, and it took us 68 minutes to get our first goal, it took us 50 minutes to get our first shot. Poof. Anyways, we're coming up against a team, Aguero, Klassen, is that like Sevilla? Is that Sevilla? I can't remember his name. I want to say De Jong, but I don't want to sound stupid, because I know there's a De Jong that plays for Barcelona. Anyways, we're into the match. I'm just going to shut up, stop talking. We're into the match, and we'll get straight into it. Nothing's going to come of this. But their goalkeeper kicks it up, and it's a bad kick, and Lana gets it from the header from, I'm guessing it was Roland, gives it to Henderson, who's going to sweaty it across to Deeney, and as soon as Henderson comes back onto the pitch, he's already making goals. And he's influencing our team so much as Henderson. I really, it's one of them things. He's a silver player. He shouldn't be doing this, but he is. And either way, we get the ball back from one of their attacks. We play it through. This is Deeney, who is through on goal now, and there we are, just to make it 2-0 to secure the score. Just to help, definitely make sure that we've won this match. Anyways, we're going to come through now. They're going to break away on an attack. It's clashing, but we win the ball back through a crucial interception. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is an onside Troy Deeney to make it 3-0 and to make it his hat-trick as well in the 53rd minute. Very, very good, personally, I think. And lovely there from Troy Deeney. It was De Jong, by the way, was his name. I was correct in saying that. But anyways, straight from kickoff, Roland wins the ball back, gives it to Henderson, who gives it back to Roland, and the bronze player scores again. We are going to replace him because he's a bronze player, but it's pretty insane how he's scoring. And these are against all AI teams. I'm not playing online yet, I'm not good enough. That'll be quite embarrassing. Anyways, we win the ball back again, straight off the start. But we're going to come through. It's Troy Deeney now. And just a save. Yeah, nothing to come of that. But now they've got an attack. And it's a bad ball. And we are able to clear it up to Henderson. Back to their player, De Jong now. Oh, good save there by Boruk. Catch it, catch it, catch it. What was that for? Now, actually, at the time, I'm actually screaming at him to, like, I'm so annoyed right now. Like, in the time, I was so annoyed. Anyways, Henderson now has got the ball, trying to find some support. He finds Troy Deeney, who is running, gets tackled, sadly, and they will have another attack, but it's a lovely tackle there by Sacco even, gives it to Deeney. That's a lovely ball over the top to Henderson, who in his first game back in the team is already scoring. I don't want to seem like I'm in love with Henderson or anything, but it's all there. He's scoring goals when he's in the team, and when he's not, we're having to wait 50 or so minutes to get our first chance. The evidence is there for you. Anyways, we win the ball back in the 84th minute from their attack, and they're going to win the ball back from us again into our attack. But I think that was Francis gets it away, thankfully. And that was Lawton is able to give it up to Henderson to someone. Anyways, it's a substitute, Regina, who puts it into the back of the net. Regina, the Spanish player, who we also packed last episode. He is able to convert for us in the 89th minute. With a 3 minutes added time as well, I'm now thinking to myself, and genuinely I say, oh, that's an extra 3 minutes for us to go and score one. And I genuinely say that. As they score.
The delivery. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. Henderson.
After that very traumatic experience, we end the game 7-1. Not too bad. Troy Deeney gets man of the match. We get a nice 1,020 coins, and we also get a lovely little 774 points, which takes us so close to that gold 2 spot. We're going to refresh, and we're going to go against, I think it's Grigris FC of France, I think it is. So that's going to be good. We're going to chuck it onto professional, which is a bit of a problem. Yeah. I haven't played professional yet. Actually, I did against that team of the week once, and I lost. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and put a bronze contract on at Boruk, and we're also going to put a gold contract on Terraria. God, who remembers that? No, Terraria. We're going to put a gold contract on him to give him an extra 13 games. We're also going to keep Ian Henderson in the squad, and we're going to keep Kieran Gibbs out of the squad. And we're going to use our away kit and their home kit because we're weird, we're different, all of that. Anyways, that's a nice team. Kovacic, Cavani, like Remy. That's about it. I can see Perrin there as well, actually. But looks a bit lame. I could probably beat it, but they're gonna definitely be hard with Cavani up front and Remy. But anyways, they have the first attack in the 20th minute, and it's Cavani, Remy, Cavani, Remy. I'm surprised they didn't go back to Cavani there. And they've already scored one, and well, I mean, I'm crying right now. But anyways, they get the second chance of the game. Cavani threw, literally just ran past all of our defenders and failed slide tackle there. And with that, I'm forfeiting. See you later. Anyways, forgetting all of that, we're going to go into our season objectives. We have won 1 match and played 2, which means we are going to get the season progress of a pack. Yay! Brilliant. And we're going to open that pack, and we're going to pray for Griezmann, like Jacob did. And if we pray for Griezmann, then we might get Griezmann, because Jacob prayed for a good player and got a good player. So we're praying for a good player, and we're going to get Oh, okay. Ah. Right. He's good. He can definitely go on the bench. That's for sure. And so can Boateng maybe. And I also like that kit, so we'll use that kit actually. And there's our second left wing to left forward. Consumable. Anyways, tried to send him to the transfer list, realised we can't, so we're gonna put the Guadalajara kit as our away kit. And we're going to keep everything else in the club. Anyways, back to our SBCs. We've got loyal lads now, I think this was. So we're going to put in English Mackenzie from League 2, or the second league, English second league. We're going to put in Wintle from, I think, the English 4th league. And then we're going to put in Kieran Gibbs from, well, I thought was the English 1st league, but clearly it's the English 2nd league, so we can't get that completed. So we have to get rid of Gibbs and put in the Anderson and hope that he's not English 4, which could be a bit of a problem. Thankfully he's in English 3, so we're going to put him in, and that is going to submit loyal lads for us, and that's going to get us a 2-player silver pack, who we're going to skip because we're not going to get anything good. I'll be surprised if we get that inform that I was talking about the other day. That would surprise me. Anyway, so we're then going to move on to, surprisingly, the silver upgrade. Now, the reason why that's surprising is because I never thought I'd do one of these, but I'm going to anyways, just because it gives us a gold pack, and that gold pack may be useful. And we do have some silvers left over, which I'm not really ever going to use. I might use them for SBCs, but I can just buy them if I need to. So we're going to go ahead and bad start because we don't get a silver keeper. But we do have 3 silver centre backs, so we can use that non-rare 69 rated and then a rare 70 rated. Right back, again, no silvers. Left back, we get a silver left back, so we're going to use the Fortunes. Don't get a left mid that's silver. We do get a cam, we get that, I can't remember his name. No idea. Wind gas, we packed him this episode. And then we're also going to use this Cater guy. Then in the right mid we have someone, we have Karavev, and then striker we're going to use our beloved Ian Henderson. I tried my best to think of a way how we could not use him, but if we're trying to get the most money to get the best squad, we're going to have to. And just look at that stats: 8 games, 9 goals, 9 assists, 1 yellow card. He has been our best player, and we're just throwing him away. And he gets a link with wind gas, wing gas, something like that. So that's good. That just adds that extra little bit of chemistry. Right, so this means now that we've got to go ahead and buy a silver goalkeeper, a silver left mid, and a silver right back, which we're going to go ahead and do now. Go to the transfer market, left mid, literally just anyone as long as they're silver, for the maximum 200 coins, and we're going to get this first guy, Asaskovsky. Then we're going to move over to our right back and do the exact same. Check that we don't have anyone in the club, realise we don't have anyone in the club, and then get the first guy, Budenguard, something like that, who gets a strong link because it's Chile. And then we're going to go ahead and do the same for the goalkeeper, and we're going to get this Kariskendgi guy. He's Italian, so I mean, yeah. And there we are, we're going to go ahead and put him all in the team, submit the team, and get a gold pack for our troubles, which, if you see there, it cost us what, 600 and a couple players that we're probably never going to use, apart from me and Henderson, who probably wouldn't have used, but who cares, literally. We got him out of our starter pack, so. But for our troubles, we get Phil Jones, who we can't sell, but will definitely be going into our squad, alongside just a random Brazilian and random Italian. I'll just sit waiting for an SBC to come up. Anyways, you can see now we're going to swap Francis for Phil Jones, and we're going to swap. Oh yeah, we're going to buy a new keeper as well. Now, this kind of confused me, so I search up this, eventually we're going to get down to 450, 550 maybe, or get up to 450. So there's some place for 450 there, actually, so we're going to move down to 400, and there's Joe Hart, there's Roberto, there's Boruk, and there's McCarthy. Now, I don't want Boruk again, but I'll take Roberto, because he's 77 rated. But I'll also take Hart, because he's also 77 rated, and for the same price, what does it matter? So we're going to go and try and get, we're going to try and get Joe Hart now. And sadly, if I had done this a bit sooner, it would have been a snipe, because you can see someone's already bought him for that 400. And then I realised what's happened. I go and search him back up, and look, Roberto and Hart are both gone, so I'm going to have to get McCarthy. And in he goes, and then we're also going to take out Roland for, we're going to search up for Foden first, and then when Foden is definitely way too much, we have 1.6 I think, so when, like, Phil Foden costs 1.1, I don't want to spend, like, basically all my coins on the Phil Foden, there's no point. So instead we're going to go for our second option, which I think is just as good, if not better, and I think was always in my plans and hopes to get him in my squad within the first week or so, was Pablo Fornals. He's a West Ham player, non-rare gold. You can see he's a cam, and we're just going to instantly go ahead and try and get him for the lowest price possible, which was 950 is what I get him here for, I believe. Maybe 850 as well whilst we're at it. Go down looking for a 950, 900, there's an 800 there, get an 800. And we're obviously going to go ahead and buy the 800, and we get him. And there we are, up he goes, and then we're also going to replace Ian Henderson in the squad for Welbeck, and put Willian Jose, who we just packed, onto the bench. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, like, subscribe, comment, and everything, share. Thank you for watching. Episode up tomorrow. Peace and goodbye.